Ah, yes, beans. The glue that binds all the other ingredients. Together makes a meal so delicious. You will be thinking about it the next day. Trust me. Your partner will be thinking about it that night. Anyways, if that sounds good to you, stick around and I will show you how to make it. That's next on Southwest Grilling. Okay, so the last recipe I have for you today is refried beans. And I'm going to do these beans in the Instapot. But if you don't have an Instapot, then you can do it on the stove. It's only going to take you about an hour, whereas the Instapot I can do it in 20 minutes. So it's a big game changer. We have 1 cup prepared beans, and by that I mean they soaked overnight. And I discarded the liquid, rinsed it off really good, and that's your prepared beans. And I'm going to do a little cilantro. Doesn't have to be fancy. We're going to actually, puree this afterwards. So it's not going to be critical. Some salt. And we're going to cover this with water, just enough to cover it. Let's have our cilantro, tomato, onion, salt, beans. That's it. After we cook it, we're going to strain off the water, and then we'll add our spices and stuff. So that's going to take 20 minutes, so stick around. Okay, so 20 minutes are up. We will go ahead and finish our beans here. Just remove it from the pot. And the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to strain off this liquid. Go ahead and reserve it though. I'll be using some of that. Okay. Now, for the ingredients. Now, it's going to be in the list, so you can take a look at that. We're going to use some bacon fat. You can use lard if you want. I like bacon fat because it has somewhat of a smoky flavor. Garlic. Take that tomato skin off. You don't want that. Smoked paprika. Some oregano. This is the tomato and chicken bouillon. It has salt in it, so don't use a lot of extra salt. Saying that, we're going to use some salt and pepper, but a smaller amount than normal. And then our onion powder and our cumin. And then we're going to stick blend this to puree it. Just give it a stir. Then we're going to use our liquid that we reserved. Start with a 1/4 cup. See how it goes. Then add more. The consistency you're looking for is a little on the thick side. It will thicken up as it cools off. So thick, but not too thick. I'll show you when we're done. All right, that's that. And now, this is how thick it should be. Thick enough to kind of like form, hold on to itself, but thin enough to where you can actually pour it still. And like I said, this will actually thicken up as it cools off, so take that into account. And if you're, using beans for like chips, like I did, you want it a little thinner than if you were going to use it for, like, let's say burritos. So it depends too what you're cooking or what you're going to eat it with. You don't want beans running out of your burrito, and you don't want it so thick that your chip breaks. No, it can't have a broken chip. Anyways, that's that. Hope you enjoyed it. It's really served with every meal. I mean, you just can't have a meal without it. So yeah, if you liked it, try it. Put it in the comments down in the thing there. The recipe's down there. You can take a look at. And I hope you enjoy it. And have a good day.
I can't believe I made it!